They said they're walking.
And I don't even see them.
Is this them? Is this them?
Well, I'm not stopping in the middle of the road.
We can't stop in the road. All right, so this car is not supposed to be here. This business that is back there has called us and asked us to remove it. So that is what we're doing. We're here on River Road in Gatlinburg, and it is just a mess. And let me just do a quick walk around to this. I hope the parking brake's not set. Parking brake set! Brake set! Locked. I don't know if it's an electronic one or not. There's a scratch right there. It might be a foot one. Is this your car?
Yeah.
Can't park here.
But everyone just parked, so we
we don't
know, like.
Yeah, no. Does this look like a place you can park? Come on.
But
You've parked it. Those are employees in parking spots. This is not a parking spot.
One car was here, that's why we parked here.
Well, it's $150 is the drop fee. If you want us to take it, it's
$150. We just went to. Yeah.
It's been at least an hour.
Yeah, like, I mean, Banjo, yes, we didn't know. Yeah.
It's $150 if you want us to leave it. It's if we take it to our lot. You just want us to take it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll take it. All right.
No. We are taking the car.
Okay. Well then,
We need to pay.
You have to pay me. Yes.
Cash?
Yes.
We don't have cash.
Well then, we'll take it to our lot.
No, but we can give you cash. Like our other like people with us.
Like
have
within the next minute or two?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But can we just like call him and?
If you can get in here within the next minute or two, because we've got the roadblock. It has to be quick.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello. Cash check. Cash.
They're getting cash.
Well, we got the roadblock. So
I know.
I'm having a hard time thinking that he's going to be here in time.
No. There will be, sir. Sir. Please.
We've got, the thing is, we have the roadblock. We cannot keep this roadblock. So either the next minute or two, or when he gets set up, we're leaving.
But can you just take it out like they are coming?
No.
Please. Like,
no.
We are requesting you.
We do not drop it until we are paid.
Yeah, but they are coming. Yeah, they are coming.
They're not here right now.
But like, you don't need to like do this, all of this. Like, we are paying you up front. Like they are just coming.
When you pay me, we can put it down.
Oh. Like right now I have $10 with me and they are taking rest of the amount.
I cannot take partial payment.
Okay, yeah, they are just walking and coming by to the car, towards the car.
Is that them right there?
Yeah.
Can I see them? That's not them.
No, they are not.
Okay, by the time he gets this hooked up, if they're not here, we've got to go. We can't block this road.
That's
How much longer are they going to be? From where? From like the car?
no, not asking you like wait for like whole amount. Like I'm handing you over like.
The thing of it is, we're blocking the road. It's okay.
Yeah,
Can we do like quick pay?
I'm leaving.
Not possible.
See you guys.
Can
They
we
said they've got somebody walking,
we are
but
handing you over amount like.
They can walk.
I cannot take partial payment because we have to. We cannot block this road.
Can we do quick pay and the remaining?
No, it has to be cash. It has to be cash.
And like where we have to come to take this car?
It's our boom down. Our address is 219.
Just a minute, like he's writing down.
221.
Like please, like
We
like,
cannot. We're standing in the middle of the road. We cannot block the road. Is what I'm saying.
Like,
if they were here, I could. But if you have,
like, they are already started.
Do you
working
have-
towards here, like, and I'm handing you over the money, like a big chunk of amount. Like
get in this lane, Jeff. Get in this lane. Do you have the full amount by cash?
Yeah, but they are coming. Like,
I cannot. I
can you
can't.
just hand it over.
I cannot block the road.
The address.
It's 221
221
Newman Road.
Newman Road.
Yes.
And how can we get there? Like, is there like taxi or anything? Like,
You can get a cab, Uber, Lyft. The blue trolley will take you close to our location.
No, I'm not. This is ridiculous. He knew what was going on,
They said they're walking.
and I don't even see him.
Is this them? Is this them?
Well, I'm not stopping in the middle of the road.
We
Can't
cannot stop in the road.
road.
He offered me $10, then he offered me half. I said, I can't. What do you want me to do? I can't take half payment and let your car down. Well, you don't have to let the car down, just wait. And I was like, I can't wait because we're blocking the road.
I'm sitting in the middle of the road with traffic flying everywhere. That is not how that works. And we've discussed this the last time we had someone chasing us down and wanted to just stop in the middle of the road and do the whole transaction and let it down. Just stop right here. I cannot just stop, and I can't stop on private property. That's the reason why we're towing this away, is because you're blocking private property. So I can't just stop and so the transaction needs to take place at our location where it's our property and we're not blocking traffic, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I would have gladly helped him if he had the full amount for the drop fee and we weren't negotiating prices and
he wanted to Zelle or Venmo or I don't know. We don't do that. I just don't feel like that's, I don't know.
yeah, it's for these, and especially, it's the same, guys. We're only accepting the cash payment because of the disputes. Like, obviously he doesn't want to pay. He didn't want to pay to park. He's not going to want to pay us for illegally parking.
Right.
So that's the only secured payment that we can get for illegal parks. And if you watch the channel, we take credit card, debit card,
For everything.
checks, for everything else.
I don't know what he wanted us to do. I said they've got to be here within the next minute. Before you get that loaded up, it needs to be here.
And they tried to prolong me. They were opening the door and sitting in the car and rummaging around, and I couldn't do the dollies because they had the doors open, and he knew what he was doing. He had the doors open, so I couldn't put the dollies on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, I'm here. My truck is spread out across 2 lanes of traffic because you decided to park in an entrance of a...
Yeah.
Golly, that's crazy.
And he goes, but there's other cars here. And he tried to argue with me about that. And I'm like, no, they're in parking spots. He said, well, there was another one here. I'm like, no.
Crazy. Anyway, guys, stick around, stay tuned. Now we'll get it unloaded in a safe place and complete this transaction in a safe place.
Whose name does this need to be in?
My name on it.
Okay, what's your name? Okay. And no cash?
You don't take card?
No, I told you on the phone we don't take cards.
Can you do something? Because see, the thing
There's
is
a
here.
bank right there.
Here,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you. I understand. I don't want to admit guilty. It was something. I already talked to the owner of the restaurant as well there.
Okay.
I'm sure you got calls from that
Yes.
one. Yeah, so the thing is, they don't have a parking, like no parking, no tow zone or anything. Where it's
No
a tourist,
signs
there's
over.
no signs there. You probably know that too, right?
It's private
Here.
property.
Okay, I understand it. Here,
Okay.
I'm just trying to see if you can help me. We're students, we're in the area, we were in the area, so we just thought let's visit Gatlinburg.
I understand. I
Beautiful
do. I
Smoky Mountains.
understand that.
So we're students, so all I'm requesting, I know you said 150 when we were there. I was the one that was walking there with the other like I had cash in my wallet, so that's why we're just saying. So if you could do 140, 150 for us, I really appreciate it because we're students. We don't have that kind of money that we can just spend. So, and this is also, like you can see, this is a rental car.
Yeah, I see that, and I understand all that. The reason why we couldn't wait is because we were blocking the road.
Yeah, we totally understand. Like, but if you remember, like they were at the signal, they met you at the signal, like they were crossing the road.
Right, but we
I still can't stop in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I totally understand.
Any of those places that we would have pulled to would have been private property, and we can't stop on private property.
Yeah, I even talked to the police. And
oh, I know. Yeah, they called us.
Yeah, because it's a private property. They said they can't. Like, there's no signs there, so how are we supposed to know? Like,
so what did the police tell you?
Well, they understand. It's like, yeah, I understand, but it's private property, so if there was under law enforcement, I can help you with that.
Yeah.
But because it was under not under his jurisdiction.
Right.
He say you can't. Yeah, because he's like.
But you just can't. You guys, you got to pay for parking. You just can't park.
I understand, but see, the thing is,
it wasn't a parking spot either.
If
there were other cars.
Well, just because there's other cars, it doesn't give you the right to do the same thing they're doing.
I mean, exactly. I understand. See, that's the thing, right? I don't want to admit guilty. I kind of understand that it's
the car
it's
where
our.
you towed our car.
Yeah.
Right now there are.
I'll just say it's our fault. The thing is, that's what all I'm requesting is if you can even do 150, I really appreciate it. That'd be a very big help for us.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
So that's all I'm saying.
Those are just our prices, and those are our rules that we have to go by, and that's just what it is. I'm sorry. Like I said, it's
No, I know it's not.
We are not like
no. Yeah, we do this every day.
Like,
we do this every day.
Understand,
so
like,
all I'm requesting is
like if you can.
150 will mean a lot to us. I mean, you don't.
And if we'd have had that right there.
Any words that I can thank you for those, it's going to be less. But if you can please do that, I really appreciate it.
Those are our fees. Those are our fees for the total. If we'd have been under different circumstances and we weren't.
Like I said, right. I was walking with the money.
If you had been there with it.
So even I had to pay for the Uber to get here.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And they didn't give you a discount, did they?
Well, the Uber doesn't. So
I just can't.
It's just something that
I understand.
I'm sure you're family owned, so you understand where. I'm sure you have kids.
I do.
So
I understand
I don't know
that.
if you. I mean, whatever you can help, I would.
We appreciate
it's the cost. It's the cost of doing business. I'm sorry. That's just where we're at. And like I said, it would have been $150 for the drop fee if we were not blocking traffic and we could have done it safely. But that was just not happening. It was not happening over there. And I wish you guys would have just paid for a parking spot, and then we wouldn't be talking at all.
That was it. See, that's the thing, right? I wouldn't have mind paying it, right? There's street parking. There's a bunch of parking spots. We were right there. There was a car leaving. It's like you can't park. We were there for food. So we were walking. These guys were a little bit early, so we kind of caught you guys there.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. Like,
well, you just can't. Just because somebody else is doing it doesn't you just can't do it.
It's not. I'm not saying they did it. That's why we did it. But there's not a clear direction or anything. So how are as a tourist
right now?
If you were in like a foreign country, how else would you know that this is?
It would be bad for them also.
If it says no parking, like even like a P there, you understand those signs. Like those are universal signs. There was not even a thing. What that barricade says is basically no passing because that was under construction, so they just basically blocked that area.
But those equipments. So here's my situation for that same thing that you're telling me about. They've got that signage there and they've got the barricades there, so they can get.
They don't have any signage.
There's a red sign on the side right there.
No. It just
all
says
the deliveries go to the parkway.
Right.
Yes, but you're blocking their delivery. You're blocking the construction. I've had them call me before and say, hey, we need to get more machinery in and out of here. And you guys are not the only ones. We've had lots of people park in that same spot, and they can't get their machinery in and out because you guys are parked in front of a barricade.
So they move those barricades.
Don't you think parking in front of a barricade is a bad idea? I mean, you got to know that
I mean,
it's a huge.
If it was someone was working there,
And
I
today
understand it.
Sunday, like,
It's
not
not
It
like
still
they're-
doesn't mean that they don't need
No,
access.
like,
please.
Yeah.
My request is please do something.
I mean, the longer I sit here and argue about it, the price probably should go up. I mean, I've got stuff to do, and I've stood here for 20 minutes talking about price when you guys could have paid it and been on your way. And those are my prices, and that's what it is, guys. And I'm sorry.
And it's nothing personal. We just do not do discounts on the illegal parks.
You've got some keys. I'll get it out here for you.
Okay. I'm sorry you guys are having a rough time.
I'm thirsty.
I am like emotionally drained right now. I am like mentally just exhausted after that.
Yeah, guys, I mean, you know, like I told you, we were to stay here for 20 minutes discussing whether or not you should pay, or where you should have or shouldn't have parked, or whether you should pay this amount or that amount.
Or who else is parked there, or who else was parked there.
It's so crazy, guys. Like, they've got pictures and videos of other cars parked doing things that they shouldn't have been doing. It doesn't matter. When they call us, then we'll go remove those too. So, you know, it just so happens they called us for that vehicle, and that's what we were doing. And it's nothing personal. You know, I don't care, you know, what the situation is. We were called to do a job, and I'm in the middle of the road, and I can't just drop, you know, in the middle of the road. Can't just stop what I'm doing and drop your car and meet you with this or that. And you guys know the situation on credit cards. You're going to dispute it. So, do.
And we never, ever, ever give discounts on illegal parks. Not for veterans, not for anybody, not for military, and I'm sorry. We just do not. That is just our policy. Anything else, we'll
be glad to help.
you. Yes, but on illegal parks, we have to be firm on those, because once you start, then
like,
you start playing favorites. Exactly. You cannot do that. You have to be firm on that. And
like, well, you gave Uncle Johnny a discount on his, and why can't you give Uncle Bill? No, it's the same across the board. That way, we do not deviate from the plan.
No special circumstances. None of that. None. No.
Yeah, no, it's just not a good idea. But they want to argue about, you know, where they're at.
And it wasn't just that group of people. It's most illegal park people.
Want to call the police on me?
Yes, they called the police. We're sorry.
Listen, Gatlinburg,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you get drug into the drama, but for whatever reason, people think that, you know, if I'm just going to call the police on you, and they think that we're doing something wrong, and you parked where you shouldn't have, and you're on private property, and they called us to do a job. The police department is not going to help you. You're just going to crowd up their lines where they could be doing important things instead of arguing about your private property tow.
And that's what the officer told them, was that you were parked on private property. There is nothing we can do about that. You were parked there, and
but we so hate it, you know. When I get a phone call from the department, and they've got to get involved and ask me, I truly do hate that, and I don't mean to crowd up the lines for stuff like that. But there are some people that think that if they call the police on you, that you know,
it will intimidate us.
Yeah. So, but that's not how it works. But we love you, Gatlinburg, and we're actually on our way to a PD call right now.
Yes.
I'm not sure what's going on.
I don't even know what it is. He just said, "Can you help?" We said yes.
So,
and that's usually what we do.
Yes. I'm done senile. Done forgot my phone at home. All kinds of crazy stuff. But anyway, we'd like to explain that a little bit, and I'm sure you got all of the negotiations that had taken place there. Just because you're a student, or just because you're...
And I did feel for him. I did, because I get it. We were young and did ridiculous stuff when we were young, so...
I still do ridiculous stuff. If I do, I'll have to pay for it.
That's the difference between being young and old. You know, when you're a little bit older, you can afford to do ridiculous stuff.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But we're coming up the hill here to Rocky Top Sports World.
He said it was a 2022 Ford Expedition.
How bad can it be?
Oh, Lordy. Don't even. Don't you put that darkness on us.
It's at Rocky Top Sports World. Okay.
Yeah, we probably should have asked what we're doing at Rocky Top Sports World. Where is the turn lane?
Well, I was just making sure it wasn't ahead of me here.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
He said it was by, I think.
Oh, did he? Well, I don't see police down there.
He said that it was in. I don't think I see a bunch of cars in there. Yeah, I see police cars.
Oh, okay, I see. Awesome. Do the roundabout.
Hokey pokey.
One night we had a city call. I don't even think we recorded it, but it was a tow to impound, and the police officer pulled somebody over because they went the wrong way around the roundabout.
Trying to cut corners. Trying to save a little extra time.
That's a big one. You think we're towing it? Maybe it's just like a lockout or something.
Maybe. Hello!
So we can't get in, the fob's inside with the extra key. But if we can get this open and get power to the battery, she can unlock it from her phone from where she's at.
So
we just don't know how to get the hood open. Do you know how?
I don't think you can.
I don't know if you can.
Not without damaging it. I mean, I could come in and cut the cable, but then, God, the bill on trying to put a new cable back through the firewall is going to be expensive. You said the fob is in here?
yeah. And the emergency key, the key that's in the
battery's
phone.
dead, so nothing in the car is working.
And everything's electronic, except for the manual locks right there, and it's pretty much flush, so we can't get to it. We tried to like jury rig some duct tape.
Some bubble gum?
Yeah. We couldn't even do that, so we didn't know if you had like some nifty tools that you can finagle something.
Like the fob is like in the in the console?
Yeah. And the battery's dead.
I wonder if I could get to the... What are the odds I could hook that?
I thought that too, but I don't know. My pole I don't think is long enough. I was coming in from over here. It's right in front of that cup.
Let me... I've got a crazy one that I just bought, maybe.
So it's a lockout?
Yeah, but it's dead.
Is it? Oh.
Like, look at this one.
Yeah, it's kind of. That's a.
Yes, it's all. I just bought that. It was like $80, but it's supposed to be like the best.
It does not bend either.
Okay. Yeah, his doesn't bend. Mine bends a little bit, so I can get around corners.
I can still tweak. What are the odds that I can hook that though? Does it have a key ring on it at all?
It's not even my car.
She's
She's riding with my wife. So she was like, my key fob is in, I'm pretty sure she said it's in right behind that stand.
in that little cup.
Yep. And then the other one, of course, is inside the glove box. So
I mean, I might be able to pull the glove box lever and get it popped down too, though. Maybe I don't.
I was gonna say if it had the ring on it, but
Yeah, I might be able to get.
But if you're wanting to hit the button on the fob, it's not going to open the door.
Because it's still dead.
Yeah, because I was going to try and put it on the seat, hit the button on the fob, put the card there.
We were trying to go reach in.
I wonder if I could pop the hood.
You might be able to get the handle, but the handle is electronic.
yeah, I was gonna say if you could pull the
pull the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could pop the hood, that would be great. I wonder where that's at.
I think it's.
I see the parking brake. I see a parking brake.
Right. Yeah. It's all electronic.
Well, they designed it for security.
It's working.
For sure. Yeah, it's definitely working.
It's working. How many monkeys does it take to get in? We got 6 of them here now.
I have no idea. I have no idea where the hood pop is.
Let's see.
I can't even see it. Try to see if we could go all the way down to the bottom and get that popped. I can see the emergency brake.
Think maybe you can hit the hood pop?
That's what I was hoping, is just if we could pop the hood.
He said the door latch is electronic too. Like the door handle.
It's not a manual like
It's not, it's a push button.
It's like one of the things that you go in your trunk with.
Oh no, there's a truck. There's a little. Maybe it's a lever. I do get. That is a lever.
Is it in the door panel?
Yeah. Down low in the
Yeah, I tried to stick my knife in there, but I didn't want to tear it up.
I know. It's like, huh?
The door handle's like the white tow truck.
Oh, well, you could twist it and pop it?
No, it's down inside in the
It's
handle.
in the handle. You gotta go down like.
Well, if you can guide me.
Look over there. You see over there?
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, see,
Let's.
my pole just bent.
It
Yours
wouldn't.
might not.
Yeah, that's why I bought that one, because the guy told me, he said you'll get into every one.
But I had to have it bent to actually get it down through there to hook it.
Yeah, he was. They were using those on like.
All kinds of weird, wonky ways. I'm trying to like. Mine wasn't long enough to get any leverage to pop it.
Yeah, it's right there on the side. Yeah, those were supposed to be good for
See that?
semis and.
The hood thing's down on the side.
like right.
We might be able to get that
might be
too.
able to get that
this
too.
way, so
You might be able to get that too, yeah.
We'll try. I don't know.
I'll try both of
you
them.
can see where it's right there
Yeah.
on the side.
Yeah.
Right on the side, right there. Just
yeah.
back it up.
Oh, okay.
So if we did that,
We could grab a hold of that.
Oh.
back it up.
So right there where your foot would go on the.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
right there next to your YouTube.
That might be pretty easy.
Thing you want to
Well,
know.
if that's long enough. Look at that.
I'm telling you, you gotta buy one. You gotta buy one. It's good.
Didn't bend or move or
It's-
nothing, man.
he-
Mine was you saw mine twist.
He called it
Bob.
the big stiffy is what he calls it.
Big
So
stiff.
if you research it on it, big stiffy.
I need to get the key and unlock the door from the outside.
Got it.
Like leave it open.
Oh yeah, I'm not shutting it.
He's like, no.
Well, it starts.
It'll crank.
It might crank, yeah.
It's got enough juice to run them.
Oh hell yeah. We'll see.
What,
Fine.
that sums up with our phone and the connection is what it sounds
All
like.
right, what do we owe you?
And just make sure you save your receipt. Insurance companies reimburse and all that good jazz.
Well,
But that's the first time I've got to use that.
thank you.
That's pretty cool. You need a receipt? Let me get your receipt.
Yeah, I'll get this first.
I did the exact same thing in my pole.
That's my old one. That's my old one, but it's still pretty rigid compared to that.
Where did you get this one?
On the internet, you just type in the big stiffy.
The big stiff.
Big stiffy lockout rod.
that on the internet.
I know. Then people are like, your wife will go, what are you searching over here?
4 years.
That's, yeah. Hey, it works. But he was saying, yeah, for the semis.
Appreciate you.
Hey, and I've got one of these too. Do you guys keep these? The noose?
No, I would.
Dude, those things are life-changing.
I don't spend my. I have the one.
You got all
thing that
kinds of
works on
stuff.
most-
We get into a lot of crazy stuff. If I'm repossessing your car, I got to know I can take it with me.
They called a different guy. He
I was
talked to
calling you
her.
guys before the station.
Okay.
I know you guys didn't answer. I figured you guys were busy. So, I mean, I didn't know if you guys could get in and do it.
Sorry for the van down there that they called dispatch for too.
Oh no,
It's all good.
that's fine.
They were
It's all good.
they were parked right in front of the entrance, and then didn't have any money and wanted me to like wait in the middle of the road. Like, I can't block River Road, guys. Thank you, man.
That was that officer that was trying to call us when you didn't answer my phone when we were talking to those people.
Oh yeah.
I said, oh, I'm sorry, we were dealing with that illegal park. He goes, yeah, I figured. If you guys don't answer, you're busy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that? I guess that's still running.
What's running?
Camera.
Yes.
don't know if it caught us doing anything.
It did.
Okay, well, if it did, then I want to give a shout out to my tool guy. The Big Stiffy is what they call that. That lockout rod. If you guys search it up, the Big Stiffy.
Did you maybe do a safe search on that?
Yes, do a safe search on that. That would not be. That's what me and the officers were laughing about. He's like, I'm not sure I want that on my phone.
Google search.
Google search on my phone. But he's got a lot of cool equipment, and that's where we got our L-arm extensions from, and all of that good stuff. But yeah, if you guys need that lockout rod, it really works. It's for those ones that need to twist and pull those handles. You know, we were just in a bad spot there. All the officers couldn't get it. Their tools weren't stiff enough.
I was gonna say stout, you know, to kind of make it.
This video is going the wrong way.
It's a family channel.
A family channel, and we're just trying to unlock a car. So guys, that one was crazy because it was, I guess the fob was dead and her phone, you know, we've got a Bronco that has the new, you can do everything from your phone, start it, unlock it, idle it, do crazy things. And I guess her phone wasn't working, and the key fob, none of it was working. So they were thinking it was a dead battery because it wouldn't respond. So they couldn't hit the lockout, couldn't hit the button. It had to be a manual pull on that, and that's what we got it out of there. It worked. I can't believe it worked, but
I know. We had options though. There were several options that we were going through. We're like, okay, if you can't get the door open, then maybe you could get to the glove box, because they said the extra keys
were in the glove box. Yeah.
So maybe we could have gotten to there. You knew the location of the hood pop, so that you could pop the hood if you needed to. So, because they thought the battery was dead.
Yeah, and we were trying that. It's like, I don't want to mess up your grill and try to get to cutting the cable to get a hood popped.
It was a 2022.
It would be really expensive to try and tear something like that up. You'd at that point you'd want to wait on a locksmith, or you don't want to tear anything up. But yeah, and I've done that before. I've grabbed a couple of key rings and drug them over to the seat, and I could push the button on the remote with the lockout rod. And I've done some unique things before, but you just never know what you're going to get into with the lockout stuff, and some of it's crazy. Some of the high-end cars are crazy. But yeah, a big shout out to Gatlinburg again. I mean, they're there with this guy, and they're trying to problem solve to get him into his car, and just above and beyond, you know. It's just really cool. Love the department, and I'm glad they allow us to help. And I guess we're back over to try and get on to the next one. I don't know of anything else that I was needing to say. I got a lot of things that I need to go over, guys. I've got a lot of mail, a lot of cool things that you guys have sent me, and I'm behind. We've just been working so hard on the lot, trying to get our new lot fixed up and nice. And I need to show you guys some of that stuff too. You'll see it in the video, obviously, because we're working out of it still. But
and then plus it's January, and January means lots and lots of paperwork and
mountains of paperwork and taxes, and
slog through all of that, and it's just soul sucking.
Tax season is awful.
Ugh.
But yeah, we're trying, guys. We'll do better, and we'll get caught up here as we get into February and really the beginning of our year. It's like when, you know, Valentine's Day and spring breaks, and once all that stuff kicks off, then that's kind of the kick you in the butt for our business. Hey, this is the start of the year. So January is just our blah. We're just in maintenance mode for me, you know, trying to get all the trucks ready for the season. I'm trying to get you know, the lot ready for the season, and it's just a lot of that crazy stuff. But
and then working in between all of that whenever we need to, because
it still is busy, you know. Folks are still coming into town because they think it's slow season, or you know, and a lot of people like to come and have a good time. So January still is kind of crazy. So we've got a lot of cool things that it's going to be a good year, guys. Got a lot of good things coming to the channel, and we're excited. We're excited about all that stuff.
Yes.
We're over here on Glades Road right now, and I'll probably scoot on over the back way instead of going all the way down to the spur and the tunnel. And I kind of lose phone signal over here. It's the only bad part about this direction, but hey, we do what we got to do. We're going to go grab a quick bite to eat and get on to the next one. So stick around, stay tuned.